In this video, I want to show you how to create an interactive YouTube video to use in your Google Classroom with your students. I will go over here. I'm at Google Classroom. You can see my Google Classrooms, and I'm going to go to the left where I see the three lines, which is the main menu. I will click the three lines and then go down here to Resources. In Resources, you will see all of your practice sets and all of your video activities that you have created to create interactive questions, practice sets, and other activities for your class. I'm going to create a new video activity. You can search in here to look for a video, or if you already have one, you can paste the URL here. I already have a video that I want to use for my lesson. I can scroll up here and select the URL, Control C, and then Control V to paste that URL. Press Enter. Now I have the video ready to go. I'm ready to add my questions. When I add my questions, I have to select where in the video I want my video to stop and pause to ask the questions. So I would click the play here and then listen to where I want to add a question for my students. So I saw that my students might be wondering what off-stream means. So I could ask that as an open-ended question, or if they know what that means already, I could make it a multiple choice. So I'm going to stop here and I'm going to add my question. So if I'm stopping here, it says at 9 seconds. I'm going to make sure that when I add my question, and it's going to be open-ended, I want it to be at 9 seconds. So I actually am going to add my time right here of 9 seconds, and then I'm going to ask my question. The students can always go back and re-watch the beginning of this video as they're thinking of their answers. When they're finished, all of their answers will be saved and submitted. They can always go back before they finish their final submission to go back and finish and look at any of their answers and check their work. Here is a great place to ask a question. You could ask a question about what the area is so that they would have to multiply if you wanted them to do that. Or you could ask an open-ended question of what they think the impact will be after this area of land that they saw is now covered with water. After you have finished adding all of your questions, you can preview and try this as a student to preview how your lesson is going to appear for your students. When you're done, you can click Done. It won't go anywhere until you actually assign it to your Google Classroom. So let me go over to a Google Classroom and show you how that happens. So if I go into my classroom and go into classwork, I can create an assignment. Down here now, I have YouTube as a possible assignment. I can click YouTube and it's going to come up and I can look at my video activities that I just created. I created this one here. I can click on it and attach. Now I can do all of the other things that I always do with Google Classroom. I can add my instructions. I can add my due date, which students I'm going to assign this to, the topic, and also the grading scales. So when I'm finished adding my interactive YouTube lesson, they will be able to watch this, they will be able to answer the questions and receive a grade.